Hi everyone, I'm here today to give my thoughts about CM Punk leaving the WWE. I just want to say right off the bat that I'm also going to be discussing other topics within this video, but the main topic is CM Punk's departure from WWE. So you don't have to tell me, oh, you talked about other people. I'm warning you ahead of time. First of all, I would like to give a shout out to the UNAGAMER. I'll put his link in the description box. He's a huge wrestling fan. Please go subscribe to him right away. Now, I want to get started by saying this. I was never a big fan of CM Punk. Okay, he's anti-authority. I understand that, but we also had Stone Cold. So what makes him any different? A lot of people say that CM Punk is angry because he feels that himself and other wrestlers are being overlooked, being overshadowed by the legends or the Hall of Famers like Dave Batista. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's a legend, or somewhere close to a legend, and people like The Rock and Triple H, and they speak about CM Punk and Daniel Bryan being quote unquote buried, as in overshadowed. No one's really looking. Okay, I get that. I get their feeling and I understand it, but the one thing that made CM Punk famous, actually it's two things. The first thing that made him famous is when he did the so-called pipe bomb on June 27th, 2011. The second thing is when he took the WWE title and he left WWE. That was part of the storyline. Here's my argument against that. Everything is not about one wrestler. Paul Levesque said it best when he said, "No one is bigger than WWE." And I agree. Not even superstars. The business comes first. No one can be above the business. CM Punk is an interesting character, but contrary to that stupid phrase that his character has of being the best in the world, which was obviously ripped off from Chris Jericho, but then again, nothing is original because The Rock's gimmick was based on Elvis. You can obviously tell. But getting back to the point, I don't really understand why CM Punk or CM Punk's fans feels that he deserves some kind of special attention. There's nothing special about him. Okay, he's anti-authority. So was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm really sick of these WWE superstars having temper tantrums, acting like children, and leaving WWE just because they can't have their way. These are supposed to be grown men, and they're acting like kids. Oh, you won't give me a spot in the main event? Well, I'm leaving. I thought CM Punk was a grown man. That's something that a kid would do. You won't let me play with a toy? Well, I'm leaving. It's not all about him. It's about everyone else. WWE is going to pick the more marketable characters. They're going to pick somebody like The Rock. Why? Because The Rock goes over better with the audience. His gimmick is not all that great. He sits Indian style in the ring, basically slams people. Anyone can do that. Is he a good talker on the mic? Sure he is. Is he The Rock? No. Is he Stone Cold? No. People are going to say, well, he's not trying to be The Rock or Stone Cold. I know that. My point is this. The reason why CM Punk is being overshadowed is because WWE feels that he's expendable. Not expendable, but I'll say they feel that he's not important enough to put in that spot, the main event spot at WrestleMania. I don't think he is either. Let's go on to Daniel Bryan. You have a guy that has this long beard, wears a purple shirt, sometimes a white shirt, goes around screaming, yes, yes, yes. Now, yeah, I did make a video saying that I wish they would stop harassing him and just give him the title. When I said that, I simply meant this. If they're going to actually give Daniel Bryan the title, and this storyline where he's being harassed by the authority is just something leading up to them giving him the title, then by all means, hurry up and give him the title. And, stop playing around, because this storyline is really getting boring. It's been going on since August of 2013. I say this again, no one is bigger than the business, not even your hero, CM Punk. He's not the only person in the world. He's not in the world by himself. He doesn't live in this world by himself. There are other people in the world, not just him. Whether it be the physical world or the professional world, the world of wrestling. I really don't see what the big deal is. I'm tired of CM Punk and other people like Steve Austin, who left the company in 2002 just because he didn't approve of the writing. That's really immature. But for CM Punk to just leave the company like that, and he's probably not coming back, I don't know who he thinks he's hurting, because he's obviously not hurting WWE, even though they're PG, and I'm really disgusted with the PG product. I have to give them credit because WWE knows how to move on. If he thinks for 1 second that he's hurting them by leaving, he's really not. They'll find a way to move on without him. They've been going without CM Punk before 2006. That's when he debuted. So I don't know what he thinks he's doing. He can stay gone. I don't really care. Never really liked the character anyway. I supported him when he was a face. And it doesn't make me a bandwagoner. It just means I prefer good over bad. I like good guys. I don't really like bad guy wrestlers. You have to be really good to make me like you as a bad guy. And you have to be a really talented speaker on the mic and have a really great gimmick for WWE to choose you. The reason why they keep choosing these legends over the current roster is because the current roster is crap. And deep down, WWE knows that, which is why they would choose a guy like Dwayne Johnson, because Dwayne can still make money. Sure, CM Punk raked in a few dollars with that best in the world pipe bomb stuff, but everything fizzles out after a while. CM Punk will soon become another distant memory. That's it. Sure, it'll hurt for a while, a year, maybe 2 years, maybe even 3. But I guarantee you by at least 2018, nobody will remember. And if they do remember, nobody will care, because they'll just replace him with somebody else. Anybody can be replaced. We are all replaceable in this world. So when Beyonce said irreplaceable, that was just the name of a song. It's not to be taken literally. Everyone's replaceable and expendable. And CM Punk, aka Phil Brooks, just happens to be one of these people. So he can act like a child and stay gone. They'll just replace him and get somebody else. It's really that simple. It's nothing to cry over. No point in crying over spilled milk. He's gone. And the fans need to get over that. I have. I've gotten over it. Because his dislikes and his complaints are nonsensical. The guy's a millionaire. There are people that would give their right arm to be where he is for a day, let alone 7 years or 8 years or however long he's been with WWE. He's a very lucky man. And he should be thankful and grateful that he got to do what he even got to do. I would love to be there, and other people would love to be where he is. But instead of being grateful for it, he just whines and complains. It's really not a good thing. Is he the best in the world? Of course he's not. Nobody really is. They can all be beaten. But that's all I have to say. The legends are just better than the current roster, and WWE knows that, which is why the current roster is currently being overshadowed by them. So he can stay gone if he wants. I just dropped a little pipe bomb of my own. You can take it or leave it. That's it. I approve this message.